Morning, Ralph.
When are you going to start work?
It's only 9 o'clock.
I know it's only 9 o'clock, but contrary to popular rumour, we'd like to make a start around that time. So get your size 9s off that desk.
Don't pull rank with me, Ralph.
I'm not pulling rank.
I've known you a long time. Just remember that. Don't let success go to your head.
What success?
You may have got Glover's job, but the race isn't always to the swiftest.
Well, that should suit you.
Be nice to people on the way up, because you may just meet them on the way down.
I knew it was going to be one of those days.
It's not me who's in a mood.
I'm not in a mood, Harvey, but I think you're forgetting the chairman's message. He wants us to raise the pace this year.
That's what I am doing.
You couldn't raise your eyebrows before 11.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Come on. Something's wrong. What is it?
I trod on the budgerigar this morning.
No.
You should have seen their faces. Anyone would think I did it on purpose.
How is it?
It's dragging its wing a bit. Well, it's not my fault. Budgerigars are meant to fly, not walk across the carpet. Trouble was, I was in such a hurry, you see. I had to get the kids to my mother's, Ross to the clinic. I still haven't picked up the baby food and the bottled water.
Oh, you can slip out later. I'll cover for you.
No, Morley wouldn't like it.
No, of course he wouldn't, because Morley is a mean, miserable ratbag.
Well, I wouldn't say that, Harvey.
Oh, yes, you would. Go on, admit it. Morley is a mean, miserable ratbag. Go on, say it. Get it out your system.
All right, Morley's a mean, miserable ratbag.
Keep your voice down. He's in the office.
What? Why didn't you tell me? He's early.
He's worried.
Oh, we're all worried, Harvey.
Well, apparently the MD had him on the carpet for 3 hours yesterday. He wants to know why we haven't balanced the accounts.
So don't we all?
Oh, I'm not surprised. I could see this coming.
I wish you'd told me. I'd have emigrated.
Trouble is, we've never been able to replace Glover.
Wait a minute. I replaced Glover.
That's what I mean. We lost Glover, we got Osborne. It's been downhill ever since.
Yes, I think I better have a word with Osborne. I don't think he realises the gravity of the situation.
Well, now's your chance. He's coming through the gates.
I don't believe it. He's almost on time. Maybe he does realise the gravity of the situation.
I doubt it. He's carrying 6 library books and a bag of Brussels sprouts.
I wish you wouldn't do that, Harvey.
Who is that?
That's Norma Dove, JJ's new secretary. She's been transferred from purchasing.
Oh, I could really fancy her.
But I'd stay away from her if I were you, Harvey.
Why?
She pulls your shirt out.
How do you know?
I know.
Has she pulled yours out?
Certainly not. But I saw her at Christmas. She pulled everyone's shirt out then. They were all tucking them in. Some of them didn't even work here. I think that's why she was transferred from purchasing.
That's why JJ asked for her.
No, JJ's not like that. He's a sick man. He finds no fascination in the female form. He'd sooner look at a good sunset.
If JJ finds no fascination in that, he's not just sick, he needs embalming. Hello, my dear. I don't believe we've met.
Shut up, Grandad.
Did you hear that?
Yes, she said, shove off, Grandad.
Yes, I heard. Obviously playing hard to get.
Could we just concentrate on these figures, please?
You tell that to Osborne. You know he's started writing poetry.
No.
Come here. Look at this. The blood-red sun wept crimson tears.
Osborne wrote that?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Well, there's a tender side to Osborne.
There's a tender side to rump steak. That'd be more useless than Osborne is at the moment.
Watch out, it's coming. A bank reconciliation statement.
It's on the desk.
Oh, yes, thanks very much, Osborne. Only I'm rather hurried this morning.
You should have been here at 9 o'clock.
Why? What happened?
Nothing happened, that's the point. Nothing happened because you were out buying Brussels sprouts.
Mother asked me to get them.
Oh, really? Well, why didn't you get some potatoes as well? And we could all have sat round and peeled them for you.
What?
For the last time, I'm not interested in your domestic arrangements, Osborne. All I want you to do is get your pen out of your pocket, that's the blue thing next to your comb, by the way, and get some work done.
What's the matter?
Oh, he's in a mood.
I can see he's in a mood.
I am not in a mood.
He's changed since he got Glover's job.
Yes. Well, remember what happened to him?
How is he these days?
He's paralysed all down the left side.
We must get him some grapes.
Oh, save your grapes, you'll be next. He put Glover in intensive care and he'll do the same to you.
First the cold silences, then the shouting, and then finally the cuttings out of the newspaper.
Jobs from abroad.
Usually the Congo.
Further the better.
That's what he did to Glover.
He didn't do anything to Glover.
Oh, come on, Ralph. You were there that night. What did he say to him?
Oh, nothing. It was all perfectly amicable. Glover was smiling when we left him.
Glover was smiling when they found him.
Look, I can assure you that... What are you doing now?
Eating a cake.
But you've only just had your breakfast.
I'm hungry.
You can't eat sticky cakes on the firm's time, Osborne.
You get your hair cut in the firm's time.
Well, it grows in the firm's time.
Well, I get hungry in the firm's time.
Look at him. I think it's disgusting.
You want one?
What's in them?
Cream and jam.
Oh, all right.
What about you, Ralph?
Oh, yes, thanks very much.
And 2 pence, yeah?
Good morning, JJ.
Is it, Ralph? Is it a good morning? I think not. The MD had me on the carpet for 3 hours yesterday. I gave him certain assurances. I come back here like Moses from the heights, bearing his commandments, only to find my people feasting and making merry. It's not good enough, Ralph. The situation is serious.
We do appreciate that, JJ. We're all pulling together on this one.
Are we? Do you have to have that thing on the back of your van, Osborne?
What's that, Mr. Morley?
That sign. I'm constipated. I haven't passed a thing all day. Do you think that's funny?
Yes.
You must have a distorted sense of humour.
I thought it would brighten it up.
Well, I'd have thought the plastic flowers, the swinging monkey, and I was at long leats would have been. But I see we're writing on one side of the scrap paper again, Ralph. No wonder profits are down. What's this? The blood-red sun wept crimson tears. Is this poetry? And are we writing bloody poetry now? Are we descending to this sort of garbage? We have to get the show on the road, Ralph. Now, what's the position with the cash?
What?
How much are we out?
Well, if we rounded it off...
Round it up and give it to me straight. I don't want any rosy pictures. I don't want any false optimism. I want the hard facts.
We're 127,000 out, JJ.
Oh, my God.
Is he all right?
I don't know. He said he wanted the hard
I
facts.
don't think he wanted them that hard.
Is he crying?
No, it's just the pressure. The doctors warned him.
I'm not going to get tense. I'm going to keep calm. I shall ignore the fact that my career is in ruins. I'm not going to sacrifice myself on the altar of commerce. That's what poor Glover did. How is he, by the way?
He's feeding himself, JJ.
Wonderful. We must send him some grapes. After all, what happened to Glover could happen to any one of us.
It's a warning to slow down, JJ. We must learn to relax.
If you relax any more, Osborne, you'll fall out of that bloody chair. I must warn you, storm cones have been hoisted, gentlemen. The auditors want the final accounts. Where are they, Ralph?
They're not ready, JJ. We're doing our best.
Your best? This is like trying to fight Trafalgar in a leaky ship, Ralph.
Well, I wouldn't say that, JJ.
Oh, I would. I need those accounts. And nobody goes on holiday until they are balanced, and that goes for you, Harvey. You're not going off like last time without telling me.
I did tell you, JJ.
A phone call from Heathrow. I couldn't hear you above the roar of the jet engines. I want those accounts balanced, and if they are not balanced, Osborne, somebody's going to be weeping crimson tears, and it's not going to be me. Some of you may be under the misguided impression that the captain always goes down with his ship. Well, let me assure you, gentlemen, I won't even get my feet wet.
You wanted to see me, JJ?
Sit. I was on the carpet for 3 hours yesterday, Ralph,
Yes, JJ.
with the managing director dancing around me like Salome.
Salome?
Well, he wants somebody's head in a plate, and it's not going to be mine. He wants to know what's gone wrong with the job. Any ideas?
Well, we thought it might be a computer virus.
A computer virus. I wondered what you'd come up with. Nice try, Ralph, but it won't do. No, the MD wants blood. We have to give him someone. I think I shall have to let somebody go.
You mean a scapegoat?
Oh, one needn't put it as crudely as that. Scapegoat implies a certain innocence. One could hardly call Harvey innocent.
Harvey?
He had 6 weeks' holiday last year, Ralph.
Yes.
Well, the managing director only gets 4.
But he was ill for the first 2 weeks, JJ.
Yes, I saw the sick note from Tunisia. made out in a souk. Hardly convincing. And he's a moonlighter, Ralph. He tried to deliver some coupons to my house last night. It was late and he tried to muffle his face, but I saw him. And what about Osborne? My God, what are we going to do about Osborne?
He's got a good brain, JJ.
A good brain? Where does he keep it? In a drawer? He certainly doesn't bring it to the office. It's not good enough, Ralph. I expect you to keep discipline.
Yes, I'm sorry, JJ.
I can't take any more. Do you know how many pillows I needed last night? 6. 6 pillows under me before I could sleep. I was almost vertical, Ralph. I never wanted this. All I ever wanted were a few lobster pots down in Dorset. A little fishing boat, cottage on the cliffs. And now look at me. Look at these hands. See how they shake. Getting and spending, we lay waste our powers. Do you know what I'm trying to say, Ralph?
Are you thinking of leaving, JJ?
Where would I find another job like this? No, I'm not leaving, but somebody is, and damn soon.
But they're my friends, JJ.
Your friends, well, remember those immortal words, greater love hath no man than to lay down his friends for his life. Ah, Miss Dove. Allow me to acquaint you with your duties. That'll be all, Ralph.
Well, what did he say?
He wants to let someone go, Harvey.
Yes?
Obviously, we don't want to cause any hardship.
Oh, no, of course not.
So if someone's going to resign, it should be someone with resources, someone who won't feel the pinch.
Well, what are you looking at me for? You're responsible, you're in charge, you resign.
I can't afford to resign.
Well, neither can I.
Yes, but you're a dinky, Harvey.
What?
A dinky, double income and no kids yet. Whereas, look at me.
I'm looking.
Yes, but I've got 3 of them.
It's not my fault you keep potting the black.
Yes, well, I know that, but it's an expensive business, Harvey. We're already overcrowded, and that means an extension. We're thinking of going into the roof.
She should send you into the roof, it would be cheaper.
Extensions cost money, Harvey.
Oh, what about me? I've got 3 holidays booked this year. One of them's at Biarritz. We're throwing out the avocado bathroom suite in favour of peach. You can't do this to me, Ralph. We were at school together.
I'm not doing anything to you. It's just that in view of what's been said in there, I think you should look around.
Tell Osborne to look around.
Osborne? Who'd want Osborne?
Well, he's qualified.
He should have been certified. He'd never get another job, and he's got a widowed mother. I just couldn't do it to him.
You're too soft with him, Ralph. Do you know what he's doing at this moment after all you've said to him? Shopping.
What?
Huh?
Osborne, I want a word with you.
And 2 pence?
Mr. Morley would like the stock valuation.
There you are, my dear. Allow me to introduce my colleagues. This is Ralph, that's Osborne, and I'm Harvey. We are management accounts.
That's a relief. I thought it was the invasion of the body snatchers.
What did she say?
She said she thought it was the invasion of
Yes,
the
I
body.
heard. You watch it, Osborne. You get fresh with her and she pulls your shirt out.
I want a word with you, Osborne.
What is it?
We have an hour for lunch. We have late night opening on Thursday and Friday. We also have Sunday opening, so there is no reason to spend the firm's time filling your deep freeze.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've been shopping.
Who says?
I say.
No, I haven't. Oh, don't go in there.
And what is this?
It's going to be a surprise.
Yes, well, I've got a surprise for you, Osborne, so pin your ears back. I've been soft on you for far too long. What's this?
It's a card for Roz. And I've got a little something for the baby. It's a glove puppet. Hope it's all right. You put your hand in there, you see, and then wave.
For the baby?
Yeah. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Just that you're the only one... No one else bothered, you know. Well, thanks, Ozzy.
You said you had a surprise for me.
What? No, it was nothing. It's very nice. He'll love it.
Hand me that list of slow-moving stock, Ralph. What's this? Carnival time, Ralph?
It's for the baby.
Charming. Well, perhaps you could have a word later.
You wanted to see me, JJ?
I wondered if you'd done any more about our little problem.
Well, I've had a word with them, but frankly, I don't see how we can let either of them go.
Your loyalty does you credit. May I say that?
Oh, thank you, JJ.
Yes, it was always going to be you. I know that.
What?
The honourable thing. Get out while there's still time. It's too late for me, of course, but not for you. Think of your family. There's no future here, not for an ambitious man.
But where would I go?
Oh, I thought about that. I saw this in the evening papers. Wonderful opportunity. Tremendous prospects, high salary, good allowances. You could come back a rich man.
Where from?
Zambia.
Anything the matter, Ralph?
No?
You're not eating much. Are you worried about the budgie?
Why, he's not in here, is he?
That's cod.
Oh. How is he?
Still dragging his wing.
I think he's just trying to arouse sympathy.
Oh, that's not fair. Suppose someone trod on you like that.
They do, every day. And he hasn't got it so bad. Nice little cage, plenty of millet, cuttlefish bone, his own ladder. He can move over any time as far as I'm concerned.
Something is the matter.
I had a bad day.
It's going to get worse.
Why?
The man from the garage rang about the car.
What did he say?
Don't take it on the motorway.
Why?
Front suspension's going.
How much?
It's expensive.
We're talking about safety here, Roz. You can't put a price on a human life. How much?
150?
It'll have to wait.
What about the price of human life?
We just reached it. I don't suppose you've got anything left?
Not now I've paid the window cleaner.
The window cleaner? We'll be having a gardener next. Couldn't you have cleaned them?
Not the upstairs.
Well, you could have sat on the sill.
I might fall, Ralph.
Well, not if I held your legs. We have to economize, Roz. What is going on up there?
They're trying to cross the room without touching the floor. It's something to do with Star Trek. I think they're trying to achieve weightlessness.
Doesn't sound like they've succeeded. You'll have to go up. I can't face it tonight.
Tell me what happened. I've postponed a nervous breakdown to get this meal. The least you can do is talk to me.
Morley wants to let someone go. I think it's me.
He can't do that.
He can. He advised me to go to Zambia.
Are you going?
Roz, there are worms out there that come through your boot, up your leg and into your bowels.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I've been talking it over with Harvey. We're going to stand firm.
You and Harvey?
Yes.
But you don't like him.
Well, of course I do. We were at school together.
Yes, and he used to give you the Chinese burn.
Yes, well, that was 20 years ago.
They never invite us round these days. Not since they got that white carpet.
Well, that's because of the kids.
So what are you and Harvey going to do?
No more overtime until Morley comes to his senses. Nobody goes in until he changes his attitude.
Harvey's doing overtime tonight.
What?
Grace told me. I saw her in the supermarket. She says he's really hopeful of promotion this year. He says his prospects have improved. Where are you going?
To check up on the bastard.
What about the baby?
What about it?
Who's going to walk up and down with him?
Well, you'll have to, Roz.
Ralph, I found a groove in that carpet today.
Then try this. It's a puppet. You put your hand up its back and manipulate it. And my God, I know how it feels. Are you sitting comfortably, Harvey?
Hello, Ralph. I didn't know you were here.
That's obvious. Are you trying it out for size?
What?
My desk.
Oh, no, there's just so much work on mine.
I thought we were going to stand firm.
Yes, well, JJ asked me to come in and look at the bank lodgements. He thought I might spot the error. Didn't you know?
No, but then why should I? I'm just a humble mushroom around here, kept in the dark and covered in crap.
Yes, well, I think I'll go and get a coffee.
Oh, hello, Ralph.
You too, Osborne?
JJ asked me to stay. I couldn't refuse.
No. Where is JJ?
I think he's in the strong room.
Oh, by the way, Osborne, I showed the baby the glove puppet.
Yes?
Hated it.
No, my dear. All I ever wanted was a few lobster pots down in the bottom, a little fishing boat, a cottage on the cliffs, and, of course, someone to share it with. I do have the cottage, but alas, it stands empty most of the time. Mrs. Morley doesn't travel well. Do you travel well, my dear?
Yes.
Yes, splendid. Oh, hello, Ralph.
JJ?
Will that be all, Mr. Morley?
Yes, Mister. Glad you came in, Ralph. Suddenly realised, attractive young woman, dimly lit strong room late at night. I could have been compromised. Yes, a man in my position has to be careful. Mrs. Morley has often warned me about that kind of thing.
How is Mrs. Morley these days?
Oh, in a sudden shock, Ralph. I try not to worry her. You do understand?
Oh, of course.
Good man. That's what I like. Loyalty. Call me old-fashioned, but that means more to me than getting the figures out on time. And that's what I told the PA. We're a team, Ralph. We shall lick this together.
So you don't think I should look around, then?
Of course not. I couldn't do without you, Ralph. Good night, old chap.
Fiddlers 3 returns next Tuesday at the same time, 8:30.